2034 World Cup will be held in 15 stadiums in Saudi Arabia, Latin and Europe fight to host the 2030 World Cup. However, Saudi Arabia is the only one in the race to host the 2034 World Cup. It is certain that the desert country will host the World Cup after 10 years. Earlier in October last year, Australia announced that it would not bid to host the 2034 World Cup. There is no obstacle for Saudi Arabia to host the World Cup. FIFA declared Saudi as the only candidate. Saudi Arabia's state media has outlined the country's government plans for the 2034 World Cup. They said that after 10 years, the World Cup will be held in 5 cities in Saudi Arabia. And 15 stadiums have been decided for this. 8 of them are in Riyadh. Saudi Arabia gave this information in an official bid to FIFA. A maximum of 48 teams will participate from the 2026 World Cup. America is co-hosted by Mexico and Canada. Argentina, Uruguay and Paraguay are bidding from Latin America to host the 2030 World Cup. And Africa's Morocco is bidding with Spain and Portugal in Europe. However, Saudi Arabia will host the 2034 World Cup alone with the highest team. It will be the highest sporting event in the history of Saudi Arabia. Apart from Riyadh, the proposed cities include Jeddah, Al-Khobar, Aba and Neom, according to bid data. Recently, Saudi has built Neom City by spending about $500 billion. The Saudi press agency, SPA, reported in their report that 8 of the 15 stadiums are in Riyadh. The opening of the 2034 World Cup will be held at the under-construction King Salman Stadium. Apart from this, the final will be held in this stadium with a capacity of 92,000. Saudi Arabia is expected to host the Asian Cup in 2027 and the Asian Winter Games in 2029 before the World Cup.